What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How are we doing this evening? Yeah, man. Just wanted to come in, kind of update everybody on what's going on, kind of moving some things around, as far as my departure and what I'm going to be doing here for about the next 2 to 3 months. I think I kind of got it figured out now. Think actually waiting, to get a little bit healthier and get some other things done actually was probably for the best. Far as timing goes, because now like I got a better idea of what I want to do going forward. Pretty much for the rest of the summer for the most part. All right. So I'm kind of gonna be like going over this, writing this down while I'm like, while all y'all rocking with me at the same time. So I mean, also got some other things to discuss too, and some other things I got coming out as far as the music goes. Cause oh man, you want to talk about being inspired musically, man. This is probably this is by far the quickest time I ever got a mixtape done. For real, for real. I literally just got to mix everything and it's done. But as far as like the creative part, which is typically like, you know, the more difficult part because you want to be comfortable with what you make, like dude, like I literally made a mixtape in like 9-10 days, man. Like crazy. Like 5 tracks, all got that Latin vibe along with a little bit of what I do too. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I ended up doing some vlogging and stuff since I gotten home. So I'll excuse me, fellas, excuse me. So I'll go over that. I apologize, you guys. I be forgetting to mute this sometimes. Blowing phone been blowing up too. Uh, but yeah, so I was able to get that done like ASAP. I was like I was just stuck. I was just stuck. I was just stuck on the studio. I gotta get it in, man. I'm like I got too many ideas. Like, and I've been running it by some people that are from Colombia and people that I met down there. They was feeling it too. So that's pretty dope. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Um, and merchandise. I've been meaning to get back with my people about that as well. So I'm probably gonna be discussing that also. Uh, yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. And yeah, that's the most recent mixtape right there. Make sure y'all check that out. I'm like, that's more like an R&B vibe, but this next one gonna be like reggaeton, chapate, kind of electronica kind of vibe. A lot of the though those are like that was a lot of the music, as far as genres of music that I was hearing when I was down there. Especially when you go out, man. They all about dancing. All right, so I found out I originally was gonna push it back as far as my departure to go to Philippines on April 6th, but looks like it's gonna be the week after that. So sometime because the first week of April in the Philippines is Holy Week, so apparently like a lot of things will be closed and won't nothing be going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go that following week. And I remember when I had Global Passport Crew on here because I see them in the chat. I recall you said the best times to fly out is between Tuesday and Thursday. So if that's the case, I would think that falls on the 11th. So, but on the other hand, I did recall seeing some prices that were just as cheap, if not cheaper, that Sunday, which I was kind of surprised by. But I don't know. I'll make sure I'll double check that and look because I could go either one of those days. Like whichever price is cheaper is like shit. I'll go ahead and run with it. So um yeah, definitely that week I'll be leaving for the Philippines for sure. Um I actually go to do my follow up here on Monday, and I got another announcement about Monday too. Um but yeah, so I think that's the game plan there. So let me go ahead and ink that in. Somewhere between, we'll see, we'll say somewhere between the ninth and uh, the week of the ninth. Let's just say the week of. We'll do that week. We'll do it. All right. So what I want to do is I want to do 2 weeks in Manila and then 2 weeks in Cebu. So what I'm thinking is, that would put me, far as Manila, that would put me somewhere like towards the end of April. Like we'll say the week of, let's see. So that would be, because I'm just going like by weekday for real, for real. So that would be the week of, let's see, the 23rd and the 28th, Monday through Friday. So that means, I would be to in Cebu to what, maybe like the third week of May, which would give me like a little less than a month in Thailand before I go to that wedding in June in Colombia. So that's kind of like how I'm looking at it right now. Like spending, so it looks like it's going to be about 28 to 29 days pretty much at every location, which is pretty much what like I wanted to do anyway. So I think that's how that's going to fall. So let's see, because that would be like, I don't know. This is where I actually need my phone. So that way I can look at the calendar, you guys. Let me see. Uh, yeah, so you're looking at, okay. So if I were to do 2 more weeks, then that would be basically between. So that means I'm out of there by between the 8th and the 12th of May. So I would say maybe that following, maybe like May 16th, maybe somewhere along that line. We'll want to go to Thailand. Then I can hang out there till, let's see. See, his wedding is June 19th, so I would probably want to go back to Colombia on June 13th, somewhere between the 13th and the 15th. And then I'll spend, I had to figure out the exact day for Richie's Max party. Because I'm actually probably gonna want to spend a few weeks in Colombia, because I might hook up with Valerie again, who's the girl that y'all seen me dating. Let's see. I would have to find out exactly when is Richie Max party, because I was gonna go back for that in July. So let me write that down. Then, depending on how things go, I'll probably stay out there a little bit longer. And then August, that's probably August or September as of right now is kind of up in the air. So and August and September might be a good time to go somewhere where a lot of people aren't going. I don't know, maybe like a East Europe. I don't know, maybe another Latin country I haven't hit, like Brazil, maybe. I don't know. A lot of people have been saying September is actually the best time to go to the Philippines. I was considering going back to the Philippines in September, but I don't know. Because it's like I'm really trying to stray away from going to the same place twice, because I'm already planning on doing that because of the wedding that I'm going to in Colombia, and then I want to go back to Thailand for Richie Max 100K. So, yeah. El Salvador. Okay, I'll write down El Salvador. I'll consider it. But let me write down Brazil too while I'm at it. Homie that I was in Barranquilla with, he's actually gonna be headed to Brazil here shortly. Because I was trying to link up with him when I went back to Colombia, but he said by the time I go back, he's gonna be in Brazil. Yeah, get them likes up, y'all. Please get them likes up. Uh Trying to see. Oh, I just now peeped that Shadow Slayer. You goofy, man. Shout out to my moderators, bro. It's been a while since we sent you in, bro. Hey, Shadow Slayer, everybody be looking out for you, bro. They be worried about you, boy. I tell you, like that's what's up, man. That's real love in the chat, man. It's like you don't see Shadow Slayer in the chat for a while, man. Everybody be like, hold on, man, where he at? Like, yeah, man. I'm like, shit, Shadow Slayer, one of them young gunners, man. He busy studying and getting sticking to the grind, bro. Shout out to Shadow Slayer. See El Salvador, Brazil. Oh yeah, man. And then I can't forget about my other spots, especially right now, because that's where Austin Holloman at Vietnam. Uh, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw Cambodia in the mix because to be honest with you, that might be the best time for me to go ahead and do the what I was gonna call Asian hopping. That might be the time to do it, man. August, September, October, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. Like that might be the time to start doing it, man. Like real talk. Yeah, I'm about to write all of those down. Malaysia, all that. Yeah, that might be the time to hop. Let's see. Oh yeah, and yeah, of course, man. Gotta go ahead and make that trip. Might as well. Everybody else done been there. Indonesia, man. I mean, I'll throw Singapore on there, but I ain't like pressed on it. I think I got everything down. I think I'm forgetting something. No, I'm not forgetting anything. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure I look into that too, man. Okay, I was gonna say we got AB in the building. That's what's up, man. Man, shout out the West, man, with the Ventana al Mundo in the background. Like a lot of history on that monument, man. A lot of history, bro. I mean, I'm telling you guys, man, you got to go to Barranquilla, bro. I'm like, it's lit, bro. Like real talk. I'm making sure next time I go down there, I gotta stay closer to where I took Shorty on that day. That I want to stay in that area. That area real nice, bro. Super nice. Let's see here. Like what else, man? Well, I'm gonna just throw some out there, man. The most obvious places that I want to go. No, some of these I'm probably not gonna hit this year, but no, let me see. I'm gonna throw Poland on there. Yeah, why not? Like, man, does anybody in the chat know anything about Latvia? Because it's somebody who on YouTube recently, man, he been getting a lot of views from out of there, like showing the nightlife and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, like I ain't realized it was lit over there. Like, yeah, I was literally about to write Portugal too. I was thinking about that too. I know whatchamacallit said he supposed to be going. Matter of fact, yeah, I might as well go ahead and write that down too. Uh, whatchamacallit said he's going to Italy. Man, I'm ain't like I'm about trying to hit all these places by the end of the year, but I'm just writing them down. It's like, cause like I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to go to the same place like twice a bunch of times in 1 year. Like, you know what? I guess Spain wouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah. Um. Oh man, dude, I got so much stuff to tell y'all, man. Like I've been busy since I got home. Like I've really been grinding, bro. Um. Damn, I forgot I got something else to tell y'all too. Uh. Ethiopia. Um, Kenya. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw that on the list too. Y'all gonna be surprised at that one. Excuse me. Ooh, yeah, throw that on there too. All right. So from what I'm seeing, yeah, for real. Like I'm telling y'all, they better quit sleeping. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, man, shh. Don't be telling anybody about my secret hideout, bro. Interlake in Switzerland. Nah, like I'm just playing with you, bro. Everybody know that's like the one place like that's like, man, I swear that place look like it's straight out of a damn fairy tale. Every time I see pictures of Interlake in Switzerland or any part of Switzerland, man, it takes. Hey, bro, that's why I be so weak at that MPC music, man. Because Switzerland literally reminds me of Skyrim, bro. I swear it does. Like, I can just picture myself walking through Switzerland. You just hear MPC music playing out of nowhere, like. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Go to go watch some videos of Switzerland, man, and tell me you won't start hearing that MPC music in your head, like bloom bloom, like, bruh, bro. I'm telling you. Uh, yeah, I'm in Cincy, bro. I'm back home. Not for too long though. In about a month, I am gone once again, man. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I will in a second. I just wanna. I'm like, I got so much to like talk about before I do that. I got you. I got you, Corey. Uh, Haiti. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. I'm cool on that. Um, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I gotta go see the doctor, but with the follow up on Monday. But I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm like, still a little sore, but like I'm way far removed from that the night of that surgery. Good God. I mean, you talk about like just imagine waking up feeling like you like, bruh, like, dude, I mean, they put me under, bro. And clearly I was down for a minute because you want to talk about cotton mouth. As soon as I woke up, I'm struggling to wake up because it got to a point where it was like I wanted to just say screw it and go back to sleep. But I was like, nah, man, I gotta get up. Because the first thing I noticed was how dry my mouth was. I'm like, oh nah, hell nah. They taking the tube out of my mouth. I'm over here. You okay? I'm over here trying to tell them like water. Water. Like, you want some? Yes. Oh my God, bro. The driest of cottonmouth ever, bro. I don't ever want to have to experience that again. Oh my God. Woo, man. Lord, oh Lord, man. No. Oh no. No. And then sore as hell, get out to the truck, right? Immediately start throwing up. I was like, oh hell no. Nah. She was like, yeah, that's from that anesthetic. I'm like, oh hell no. Nah. Like I'm good. They had just gave me some peanut butter crackers, and I was mad because they was good, and I ain't had them in a while. Y'all know them orange peanut butter crackers, bro. Don't play, man. Don't act like you ain't had them. Them bussin', man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. But man, I was mad because I'm like, damn, I wanted them, bro. I'm like, I can't keep nothing down. I ended up getting home, drinking some ginger ale, and I was still throwing up, but it did help. It did help settle my stomach though. You know what I mean? And then I vlogged a little bit of my struggle, you know what I mean, and some other things. Um, but yeah, I do not want to go through that again. Yeah, bruh. And the cheese ones, bruh, them busting too. I forgot about. How can I forget about them? Them busting too, bruh. All right, though. So just to name these off real quick, bro. We got Spain, Morocco, Ethiopia, Portugal, Italy, El Salvador, Singapore, Germany, Brazil, Vietnam, Switzerland, Poland, Cambodia, Estonia, Kenya, Egypt, Latvia, Laos, Malaysia, Lithuania, Belize, Indonesia, Mexico, and believe it or not, Canada. I actually kind of like low key got a longtime friend in Canada. I actually wouldn't mind seeing her. That's why I want to go out there. So let's see here. Announcements. All right. So, man, you won't believe this, you guys. So, do anybody remember the lady from Kenya that I reacted to twice? She had got banned. I'll write that down. I'll write that down, Isaac. I forgot about Guyana. Guyana, man, that would have to be a group trip, man, cause or I had to check the whatchamacallit, man, because from what I hear, man, that ain't like the safest place to go right now. But damn, the women are beautiful though. I'm like, and they speak English, so it's like that's kind of an upside. Um, but yeah, do anybody remember that the woman from Kenya that I reacted to twice? She had got banned from TikTok because the women she was clapping at back at they got in their feelings. Do any of y'all remember her? Like type of one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Bailey's, because I'm like, that's funny you mentioned that because I mentioned Bailey's on the list too, because that's one of the places I want to go to. The guy that I went to New Orleans with, him and his wife actually went down there recently. Yeah, so y'all won't believe this, man. So apparently for like as long as I've been reacting to her, come to find out, I'm actually friends with this woman on Facebook, and I didn't even know it, you guys. So you'll have to see a picture of her. Hold on, I got you real quick. Let me see something real quick. Oh damn it, I shouldn't have did that. All I had to do was go here. Um, Damn. Let's see. Yeah, her. All right. Let me see here. Hmm. Let me see something. Give me a second, you guys. Uh,
have their families, they are happy here. But you are out there online bashing them, calling them names. By the way, if I'm from the village and I'm defending the passport bros, ask yourself what is going to happen once everybody is against your insults. Because we are not going to let you humiliate these men. They deserve the best. They deserve. I'm not saying this because I have one in my life. No, I'm saying this because I've been watching these videos like crazy every day, every day. And we have good internet in the village, so you can imagine how it's working for me. And it's not your passport bro that installed it, as you all think. So calling us naive, it's never gonna work. Insulting the passport bros, we're gonna be clapping back at you, ladies. Yes, we support you. Honestly, we support your education. We support your high valuable women. But the only thing we are not going to support you is you insulting men. These men are our tomorrow's leader. If they give you an opportunity to lead, you will lead with your emotions. A man leads with logics. When a man is leading, I don't see anything going wrong. So, can we learn how to give them the respect they deserve? Ladies, can we be strong?
Good Lord. Like that accent alone makes me want to go to Africa. Jesus Christ, man. I'm like, and she, bro, bro. I'm like, that woman is attractive, bro. That woman is attractive, man. So I was going back and forth with her all day because I've been commenting on her stuff for like weeks now. Yeah, I mean, whole time I did not even know this was her, y'all. I'm bugging off of this, like for real. Like, damn, I was like, because I saw, okay, so the same video I just saw, I showed y'all, right? She had that picture in her photo album, and I just happened to notice it, and I was like, damn, is that you in the picture? She was like, yeah. I was like, swear, bro. I was like, I did not know that was you. Like, I was like, I've been reacting to your videos for a little minute now. Like, yeah, I mean, for the sake of her privacy, you know what I mean? I'm gonna cover her, you know what I mean? Because I don't want, you know what I mean? This Facebook, this ain't Instagram, but I'm trying to see if it'll focus. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm looking at some of her other pics. I'm over here like, damn, okay, then. It ain't focusing like I want to, but man, like, listen, she, she nice, bro. So yeah, man, I'm trying to get that popping, bro. Trying to get that interview popping for y'all, bro. I know a lot of women was feeling her. I mean, excuse me, a lot of brothers was feeling her, and plus she's from Kenya, Africa. I really haven't had any African women on here, so that would be like so dope if I can get her to come on here, man. Man. Ooh, man, I hope and pray I can get her on here, man. So yeah, man. So like I said, man, I've been at work, and that was earlier today. Far as the music goes, man, I mean, I'm just, bro, I'm cranking them out, bro. I was so inspired since I got back musically, man, after hearing all those different rhythms and different sounds, man. Like, uh, matter of fact, I'm gonna do something I usually don't do. Now, mind you, I haven't mixed any of this. I haven't mixed any of this down yet. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can play it through here. Uh, see. Um, can I do that like that? Let me see something. All right. Uh, Matter of fact, I should be able to do this. Give me 1 second, you guys. Uh, oh, it won't let me. Oh, okay. I can still. Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, nah. Matter of fact, I'd rather do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody trying to. You know what I'm saying, me, bro. Like, I don't want nobody seeing my patterns and seeing my work. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my head. Yeah. Um, Let me see. Make sure my volume ain't up too loud. All right. All right, man. Okay, I've already played too much. I'm gonna stop, man. I'm gonna stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna stop, bro. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm like that's what I use, man. That's what I use. See, I'm like that's why I ain't want to show everything. Like, so I'm like, it's probably other people that's probably using it. I'm like, yeah, man. Exactly. That's now you understand how influenced I was, bro. Now you understand how influenced I was, bro. Dude, when I was making that beat, I literally, if y'all ever seen the clip on my channel where I'm literally standing right behind all the artists that are playing the instruments and like just jamming out with all the people around them, I was literally thinking of that moment when I made that beat. That's why you hear the sounds that you hear and the drum pattern that you hear. And D Man Sammy hit it right on the head, bro. That's exactly what I was going for. Man, bro, just the influence of what I heard down there, this might be my best project musically, bro. At a all, because this will be my fifth one. This might be the most fire one out of all five, just because of the influence and the inspiration of the music that I was hearing when I was down there, bro. Like, ugh, that beat is so chunky, bro. Oh my god, like, bro, y'all know me, bro. Man, I'm an extremely humble dude, but when it comes to that music, man, that humbleness, man, takes a back seat, bro. I'm sorry, man. That beat go hard. Oh my god, go hard. Deal that with, hey, oh my god. Mm. Yeah, man, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man. Oh nah, Mr. Guap. I wasn't. Matter of fact, I'll just show you. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about this. Hold on. Let me go here. Because it should have been like one of my shorts for real. Yeah, I'm talking about this, man. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I should. I can do that, can I? Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about that. I was talking about that moment, man. Like, bruh, we talking about straight traditional music too. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say Afrobeat is popping right now too. That's what's so crazy, man. Like, man, I appreciate it, Reese. Yeah, man, appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, like I was even, yeah, I was, you know what, Mr. Guap, I was even trying to get it all the way down to like trying to use the exact same like pitch of drum and sounds that they would use. Like I found myself like, dude, that's what's so crazy, bro. Making this mixtape based off of what I heard down there took me completely out of my comfort zone. But what it sounded like what came out was like some of the best music I've ever made, bro. Out of all five mixtapes, it's crazy, man. Like I'm half tempted to play something else for y'all, but I'm like, nah, man. I'm like that beat right there alone, like flame, bro. Like for real, I'm highly considering taking that beat and sending it to Timbaland, bro. Like I'm not playing, bro. I might send Timbaland that beat, bro. And Rice Patty Reason with the $10 super chat says heading back to work now. Keep crushing those beats, yes sir, yes sir. I'm gonna try to see if I can get another one done before I leave, so that way, you know what I mean. I got like a couple that I can throw out there for you guys. I'm like I don't know. I'll see what the next one is about, man. It'll probably be back to the back to the basics, man. But definitely, man. Good God, man. If you thinking it's soothing to them ears, just imagine how soothing it's gonna be when you hear the all the neo soul chord patterns that I'm using, like, because that's what I'm bringing with their genre. Like I'm bringing what I typically would do with theirs, like so like that's why that beat sounds so crazy, man. Like I'm like, bro, I literally took a neo soul chord progression and all I did was use the flute, like that the kind of sound that you was hearing in the short that I was just playing on my travel channel. I use that same sound and use it as a chord progression. And the same thing with the other sound. Because I kept hearing that same sound like you heard in the short, and I just put it on that beat with man, y'all heard it, bro. Y'all heard it, man. Like that, man. That's fire, bro. Oh yeah, the one that they was playing at the side of the road, yeah, that was dope too. Yeah, like that kind of like stopped me in my tracks because I was feeling the melody that they was playing. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I remember it in the top of my head. I might mess around and sample that. Oh yeah, man, cause of that Afro influence, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I wanted to go to Barranquilla, bro. It's a lot of African history down there, bro. People don't know about, bro. Real talk. Oh yeah, man. Good lookout for that Shadow Slayer, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, super chats are appreciated, man, but cash apps are definitely preferred, man. Cause YouTube be taking you up top. All right, so I got that going on. So the music went over with the African lady. Also, I'm gonna be hollering at the guy that I deal with the music. Start getting with him about the merch, man. A lot of people have been asking me about merch. Um, I got a few ideas, pretty good few ideas. One of them I think, is already being used. I was thinking catch flights, not feelings, but I think that's probably pretty overused. Uh Somebody, the actual person that, because the guy that I planned on dealing with on the merch, he's my publisher, my music publisher also. So bro, you gotta go, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, dude, it going to Columbia got a mixtape out of me in 10 days, bro. Like, I ain't never worked that fast, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Columbia will do that to you, bro. Um, yeah. So, oh man. So I'm thinking, what should I do? He had mentioned how I say keep it moving all the time in my videos. So when you talking about the music, yeah, I ain't gonna reveal too much. I'm like, I knew that one track alone would catch everybody's ear, especially the way I drop it like that, because I've literally been playing it back like that over and over and over again because I can't get over the fact that I made that. But um yeah, I really did hate leaving. I really did, man. Especially, 'cause a lot of what y'all been seeing recently on my channel is like my last couple of nights was like literally my last weekend before I left. Um, so as far as the merch, man, he always say, bro, you say keep it moving and all. He's like, I love that you say that in your videos all the time, man. He's like, you should consider using that, for merch. So I was thinking maybe like keep it moving with maybe like a guy with his passport in a suitcase or something, like something to that effect, man. Something passport bro related, but using that line, keep it moving, because I use it a lot. Because that's pretty much my saying whenever I transition from one clip to the next or whatever the case may be. And he was saying that that was pretty catchy, so I thought of that idea. Um, so um, I don't know, maybe like t-shirts, hoodies, hats. Nothing too major. Um, so I don't know, man. Uh, I'll definitely start brainstorming some more on that. um, no, actually, I don't, but I do. I do plan on working on that. Well, I need to get that. I need to go ahead and get that done because it looks like I'm gonna be frat traveling a lot more frequently. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. So trying to come up with some ideas, man. So that's I think I pretty much covered everything. Um, yeah, man. As far as channels are going, just want to continue to grow the channels, man. Both channels. Um, continue to spread the word, continue to expose the effery, and as far as the travel vlog, just literally just take you on this journey with me, man. And you know, I'm like somebody else said, he said I feel like I was right there with you. I'm like, yeah, man, because I'm like, it's real, it's in real life, it's in real time, man. Oh, okay. Where you stay at, like Lexington, Louisville, or something? I'm trying to think. I think I've driven through Louisville before, and I've been to Lexington. Like, nah, have I? Can't remember, man. Yeah, that should be happening. And okay, you must have just walked in the door. Um, yeah, I'm going to I'll be in Thailand in May, bro. So hopefully he'll be able to make some time for me. And I'm going back in July for his 100K celebration. So yeah, Richie Mack is at the top of the list as far as priority when I go to Thailand, man. Cause Man, a big part. He's been a big part of my growth, man. And he was the first YouTuber to actually like show any love back from a reaction that I did. So big time. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. That reminds me. I'm glad you said that. Okay, you in Lexington. Oh, okay, but you in North Carolina right now. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Oh yeah, Lexington ain't nothing but down the street from Cincinnati, man. Yeah, we can link up or something if I'm in town. Uh, yeah, I do got Average Man Unplugged on Facebook if guys want to go to that, but everybody don't really do Facebook like that anymore. But it's been a couple people that have found me on there already. Yeah, nah, you good, bro. You good, bro. It's all good. I figured, I was like, if you, I'm like, you asking about, like, that's even a question. Of course, I'm trying to meet Richie Mack, man. I'm like, I got it. Bro, you can't go to Pattaya, Thailand and not meet Richie Mack, man. Like, in my opinion, that's probably disrespectful for real. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, how can you go to Pattaya and like, bro, I'm trying to go to the Mahu bar. I'm trying to go to Kickin' Chicken. I'm trying to support these black businesses that I was showing you guys. Like, real talk. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to the beach. You know what I mean? See what some Thai women talking about, man. See what they vibe about. Because I've heard really good things about Thai women. So I mean, I'm like, at this point is like I'm literally exploring and expanding and seeing what's out there and trying to see what's gonna fit me at this point. That's pretty much what I'm on. And at the same time, I want to see new things. I want to see new places. I want to explore. You know what I mean? I want to be amazed. I want to be awed and all that good ish. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like I mean, I'm like I say all the time, man. It's more than just about the women for me, man. It's like because I'm like always had an itch to travel, man. Was just afraid to do it. Cause like I said, I'm like at one point I had a fear of flying, man. I really did. I mean, flying in states kind of got me over that. Cause I went to Utah and New Orleans within a span of like what 3 4 months. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm like, oh man, I'm over this now. Especially New Orleans because on the way back we had 2 layovers. So it's like, when I came back from Colombia and went to Colombia, it was like, okay, this ain't nothing different. The only difference is that I'm going out of the country. I'm like, other than that, it's just like any other layover. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Um, yeah, man, it really is, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all seen Escape Tricks, bro, but I don't know if this was on his. Damn, I can't think if this was on his channel, his YouTube channel, or his TikTok. Man, he in a nice condo, bro. Like a little over 400 a month for it, man. I'm like, damn. Got a pool, gym, everything, game room, everything you need, bro. Yeah, man, I definitely gonna have to do that. I gotta at least know the basics, bro. I'm over here so focused on trying to get better at Spanish, man. I really gotta take the time. You know what I mean? Damn, that's actually a good question. Should I at least try to learn the basics of Tagalog, even though everybody it seems like most people down there speak English? I don't know. Like, would that give me some brownie points or something? So you going to Thailand on April 21st? Okay, April 21st. I will still be in the Philippines. I'll actually be in. Nah, I'll still be in Manila, but a little after that, I'll be in Cebu. Oh, Men on the Move podcast in the building. What's going on, boy? Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. And look at the quality of living that you get for cheaper. That's why I'm over here like, bruh, man. So I'm like, now do y'all understand when I'm like, I try to give y'all what y'all asked for when homie reached out to me. Cause come to find out, I'm actually in one of the same Facebook groups as him. I found out that recently. The guy that I had on here about the remote jobs, man. Like, look at that live. That was like one of the last lives I did before I left Colombia, man. Check that live out, bro. Like, dude, eating out here, man. And he's staying in Mexico, man. I think he said he about to go to Brazil too though. So like I don't know what it is, man. It seems like since Austin left, everybody want to go back to Brazil. I'm like, I don't know. 15th of May. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be in Thailand by then, but I don't know if I'll be going to Phuket. I know I'm pretty much I pretty much plan on spending my time in Pattaya, Thailand, because that I don't know, man. I just like the vibe of Pattaya, man. I'm just feeling the vibe from what I see. Uh, well, I ain't gonna be able to learn it too well, man. I'm too busy trying to learn Spanish now. I'm struggling with that as is, man. I mean, I'm having a hard time understanding it, man. Porque la gente hablan rápida or rapido, should I say? I'll say this, man. I'm a lot happier too. I mean, I'm like, even though I know it may seem like it, but a lot of the time I just be like super chill. It's like because it's just, oh man, dude. It's like everybody say, you get the blues when you come back from your first trip. I'm like, I definitely felt it to some degree. I'm still feeling it because I be seeing guys on the comments like, Jerome, I don't know how you still do these videos after you done. I was like, man, because it's entertainment, man. And for real, to be honest with you, it's starting to get a point to where it's like it's entertaining. It's entertaining to me just as much as it is entertaining to y'all because I just be looking at these women like, good God, y'all really ain't like, man, who raised y'all? Like, man, yeah, like that one girl said, the internet. Oh man. Not only that, bro. I'm like, shit, man. My homie, damn, I think it's Learn Crypto TV. Yo, he put me on. I gotta show y'all who he put me on with, man. This woman is a lawyer and a teacher. A lawyer and a teacher, right? And she specifically said, nah, I want a black African American man. I'm like, okay then. Um, so that's just the face. Let me see here. Like, man, this woman, bruh. Let me find them first pictures at, man. Like, she. Yeah, I gotta show y'all that one just because I really like that picture. Like, good God. Yeah, because the first ones was her that's her without the glasses. Like, so, and see, and y'all know supposed to be going to that wedding in Cartagena. So I'm like, I mean, make you my plus one. Shit. Mean, like, real. Oh man, I gotta cause I know everybody gonna want to see what that body talking about. I got y'all, man. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see what's up with her when I go back to Colombia. But I mean, I'm still talking to Valerie too, man. Like, I keep it a buck out here. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you look at the next video, y'all gonna see of me going out with Valerie, y'all gonna see like we going back and forth a lot. I'm like, because I was explaining to her what I was doing and what I planned on doing, man. So she know what's up, but we still keeping in contact. So I don't want nobody over here trying to act like, you know what I mean? I'm just on some player ish. Like, nah, I keep it a buck with the ladies and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let me see something. Where is my okay? Not her. Okay. Okay. I see what I gotta do. Um, let me see. Where is that at? Yeah, I like these pictures over there. Those are a lot better. You know what I mean? Y'all see that shape, man. So yeah, hold on. I was over here acting like I don't want to go up. Like, and she's a teacher and a lawyer. Like, but she prefer to be a lawyer because she says she want to be a judge one day. I'm like, man, more power to you. I'm like, you know what I mean? And y'all already know about Shorty that I went to that's on the whatchamacallit, but I guess for the ones that don't know, let me see what's one of those. Ooh. Oh. All right, so and yeah, that's us holding hands. It's her. Yeah, man, it's a vibe, bro. Like, man, get your passports, bro. Like, seriously, get your passports, man. Create some memories, bro. All right, man. Jay Fleming, are you still in the building, bro? Damn, I'm waiting on Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop the link. If Global Passport Crew, if you still in here, man, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for you two guys to come on. Um, I'll chop it up for a little bit before I go ahead and close it out. Let me see. Give me a second. I mean, that's if you want to, Jay Fleming, if you ain't busy. But I know Global Passport Crew wanted to come on for a second, so oh, bruh, man, I'm not, bro. I don't want, bruh. I think it's probably about time I do a video about this, man. In my personal opinion, I think at this point, the United States is only good for making money. There, I said it. Y'all can go ahead and clip this, put it out there, let everybody. I don't care, bro. I genuinely think that is all America is good for is making money, bro. I'm telling you, dude. If anybody is proof, look at what Jay Fleming doing. He's still working in the U.S., but he stay in Mexico, making damn good money, bro. He eating, bro. Like, what is y'all? Come on, man. These women are not raised to be wives anymore, bro. They raised to be whatever the hell they want to be. They ain't got nothing to do with being a wife, man. They don't. I'm like they don't want to be wives, bro. They just want the wedding, bro. Look, thank you, bro. Like you better find and y'all, bro. Think about that, bro. Ever since the pandemic, man, remote jobs been trending. Like what you've been seeing the last couple of years, where everybody working remote now, even after the quote unquote pandemic is over. Like, bro, pretty much everybody, majority of the guys in my like that's close that I'm close to in my circle back home, bro, most of them work remote. My best friend who's been on here, he's working. The one that stay in New Orleans, he works remote. He does dispatch. You know what I mean, for logistics. You know what I'm saying? Making damn good money. He in New Orleans. Like he could still but he could still do that. He could still do that here if he wanted to. He's actually considering coming back because he got an offer on the table where he might be making more money if he comes back. So, and then you got my other friend who is actually my best friend's cousin, the guy that I went to New Orleans with. He making six figures. He got his own. He got his own business. All right. So he basically worked. You might as well say he works remote. You know what I mean? Because he pretty much at the house all the time. You know what I mean? He might have to go to a person's house time to time to handle whatever he need to handle. But other than that, he can pretty much do everything from home and just collect. Now, matter of fact, the last time I seen him, he said, "Bro, I made 1,000." Said that last time I just saw him the other day. He said, "Bro, I done made 1,000 each day in the last 3 days." I'm like, what? Gotta be kidding me, bro. And then let's see. Oh yeah, and then my other best friend, like he's like the only person that works like a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get his ass to I'm trying to get him to start a YouTube channel because he's such a big video gamer and it's money in that on YouTube. I'm like, dude, invest in that so that way you can start doing the same thing, work remotely and get the hell up out of Dodge. This man talks to more Asian women than I do, and I actually got a passport. This man don't even got a passport yet, but he talks to more Asian women than I do. I'm like, bruh. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for Global Passport Crew and Jay Fleming and wait for them to come on. But yeah, man, like that's how my year is planning out, man. And August, September, October is pretty much gonna be in the air. I will have to come back in like middle of October. I'll have to watch my dad for about a week because that's when my folks plan on going to that cruise that I told y'all I wanted to go to with them, but they decided against Mexico and decided to go with Jamaica. And I'm like, I'm really not crazy about going to Jamaica, so like I just won't go. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't live here and lie and say I wouldn't reconsider it though, because I mean, because Jamaica sound fun. It's just something where it just wasn't somewhere I really wanted to go. Yeah, I'm always like, thanks for. I'm always getting a reminder that it's morning though. I gotta keep reminding myself that it's morning over there when it's late over here. Good morning, Rhea. Yeah, I've heard that too, man. Like I know, right? Maybe I should change it to that. Maybe I should change the travel channel to that. Oh man, we're gonna go ahead and bring in GPC in.
Hey man,
What's going on, man?
what's going
Nothing
on?
much, nothing much. Just busy as a bee, man. Busy as a bee.
Yeah, hey, same here. I wanted to ask you, not to get too personal, but
Yeah.
what is the situation with you and Valerie?
Um, just dating. I mean,
Just
I
dating?
don't really see. I mean, she asked when I was gonna come back, and I told her, I'll be back here. But like I was explaining, the last date I had with her, I was like very upfront with her on what I was doing and about me going to other countries, and like you may see something that you may not like and whatever it may have you, but just understand that like whatever happens, and I'm not trying to like force you to show any kind of loyalty to me, but I'll definitely keep in touch. And like we still been keeping in touch, you know what I mean? Because I
Mm-hmm.
text her earlier today and yesterday, but you know, like I was very upfront, letting them know that I'm gonna be dating, and I'm exploring my option. I'm gonna see what's out there. So yeah, I mean, so I think as long as I put that out there, like I'm good. I don't gotta have like any kind of a guilty conscience or anything. So I think
Okay.
everything seemed to be good. I mean, she seems to be a little bit short at times, but I mean, I can understand why if that's the case. But she's still been communicating with me, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was kind of curious because it seems like y'all a good looking couple, first and foremost.
Yeah.
And that's an opportunity, and you don't want to, shoot that shit away. Uh,
Mhm.
because what I was thinking, if y'all was to get serious, yeah, this would be a great place for you two to go to do a nice little romantic uh, travel vlog, and that would be Sorrentini, Greece.
Oof. I want to go there so bad too, man.
That would be a
Yeah.
nice, nice
Yeah.
location with somebody. You can't do that as a single though.
Oh no, not at all. I wouldn't want to do that as a single man.
You
No,
can't
that's
do that
so
as a
weird.
single. You got to take a woman with you. Sorrentini, Greece.
Mm.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, that place is beautiful too.
Yeah, man.
Mm, 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 mm. Damn.
That would
Santana
be.
Grace.
Yeah, and I saw some. I was just messing around with some ticket prices for you to fly out there straight from Cincinnati. That'll be about 1,000
Mm, mm.
around October.
October, was that supposed to be like the best time to go, or?
Well, I think that tourist season will be dying down. So,
Oh, okay.
because if you get
Oh,
up there, if you go up there around the busy season, good luck. Good luck trying to eat because the restaurants are going to be packed. You're going to have to make reservations. But hitting those islands around there, I mean, perfect opportunity to do so. Those islands, the Greece islands, are gorgeous. That's why I
mm.
was asking what would be the relationship was going to be you guys' future, because that would be a great place to take her and do a travel blog, and yes, and y'all couple and stuff. That would be nice.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, because eventually that's what I really want to do. Eventually, meet somebody who can have the freedom to travel the way I do and keep up, and doesn't mind being on camera and things of that nature. Because I think at the end of the day, most people that are watching that's what they really want. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and not just for me, but for themselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I definitely think that would be, yeah, man, that's definitely something I want, because I can think of a few other spots that I want to go to as well. Hell, shit, a few spots in Colombia that I probably wouldn't mind being able to take her, because unfortunately she doesn't have her passport,
Oh, okay.
um, but there are a couple spots in Colombia that I wouldn't mind taking her to that I know she hasn't been to.
Mm-hmm. I am going to be looking at doing the trip. I had an idea to go back to because I haven't been putting stuff on my YouTube channel because I've been busy with cybersecurity training, but that will be over the end of this month. So I have a few ideas I'm going to be doing. I was going to plan a trip to Israel, but they got hit with another terrorist attack on 2 days ago in Tel Aviv. So
Mm.
I'm kind of like, okay. And then they still doing a protest over the government, and it's like, okay, let me wait it out a little bit, see what's going on. But I might still go. If not, then I'm gonna go to Morocco.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Man, yeah. Jesus Christ. See, this is See, I knew this was gonna be one of the hardest parts of traveling, especially when it comes to meeting women, because it's like it's so many places that I want to go to, and I already know like, oh man.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. Kind of,
That,
you know,
that that's why I'm being honest with the women that I'm dating, man, because I don't want any, you know what I mean? I don't want
see,
any of that.
yeah, that's the thing. And that's where problems are going to come in. It's like, do you want to spend all your time traveling, or do you want to finally settle down? And I'm not saying you can't do both, but you're going to have to kind of lay back on the traveling a little bit, because you got to give consideration to her. It's like like me and Mike from Mike Filipino Travel Journey. We were talking about that. If you're gonna have that long distance relationship, you got to travel to her at least 3 to 4 times a year just to keep it going. And
Right.
that's the thing, to keep that relationship going. So that's an issue. So whatever and wherever you're going, wherever you're going to meet the person, that's why we were saying if you do Thailand, you might as well just be an expat, because that's an expensive, going back and forth is going to be super expensive. However you look at it, you might as well just live there. If you're doing Colombia, yeah, you're going to have to do those type of trips. You know, that's the thing. Or you might have to even expat it over there. It depends on where you're at. Um, that's the whole thing with this whole passport bro movement. You got to literally regionalize your women if you're gonna have that long distance relationship. Because if you look at like the couple that's in the Dominican Republic, because the guy, he was from New York. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Um,
love, purpose, and passport.
yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah. He was from the New York, and she's from Dominican Republic. That's like what, a 2 3 hour flight. That's a hop, skip, and a jump. That's easy peasy,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And that's a regionalized area. So that's one thing, the guys in this whole movement, when you're talking about building that relationship, you're gonna have to regionalize it or just be an expat. Even like with me, it's either Mexico or I can probably get down to Colombia, but that's gonna be a day trip one way. That's
Yeah.
with the layovers and stuff. So a lot you gotta put into it.
Mm. All right. I'm going ahead and bring Jay Fleming in.
Jay,
Jay Fleming, what's going on, boy?
Hold up. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
We can
Let me
hear
see
you.
what's going on with my mic. Give me 1 second. All right. I think it's good. Yeah, man. So how you boys doing?
Man, we
So
are all right.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Yeah, so yeah, man. Thanks for having me up, man. I appreciate it every time you bring me on your show. So, I really appreciate both of you brothers, man. Y'all doing some great work out here. To Global Passport, man. I seen you I was watching the show with you on what's the guy's name? Aaron
BMT?
BMT,
Sanchez. Huh?
BMT
BMT?
travels.
Yeah, BMT. Yeah, I was
Oh my
watching that. I
God.
was actually going to do a little breakdown. I wanted to have you up on the show and do kind of the breakdown of what you were talking about, because I mean, you put it very well. You were telling the brother, man, this traveling is something serious. It's not,
Mhm.
it's not a game just to be played, man. This is actually some serious stuff. And um yeah, from what I gathered from that whole episode, I brother thinks it's a game. There's no amount of talking to him that's going to get through to him. So, you got to let brother do what he does.
I just don't want people, with social media and stuff, people get influenced and start doing this stuff. And I don't want him, you know, I don't want people being influenced by what he's doing and end up doing the same thing he's doing. That's the thing.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So, but yeah, I'm glad I'm glad you came up there and you were just, letting them know, man. This is pretty serious. I mean, I know we're coming up here, we're having fun and all this, but we got to do this responsibly, especially as content creators. We have to be very responsible with what we do. Even myself, I've had to tailor some of my stuff because, I don't want people copying everything I do or setting any bad examples. So, but yeah, I appreciate you coming up on that panel. That was actually very excellent. I loved it.
Yeah, you saw how I was reacting to some of the stuff I had.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because shoot, yeah, I see it, man. A lot of the times when I'm watching you guys, I'm actually at work.
Mm-hmm.
I work a lot, but let me tell you guys, man, it's about to go down. Let me tell you guys, I'm excited. Y'all, man, keep on the lookout for me pretty soon, man. It's about to go down. All right,
Oh,
trust
I
me
can't
on
wait
that.
for that one.
Yeah,
It is,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to that. I'm looking
Oh
forward
yeah,
to it.
man. I'm excited too, man. A lot of doors just opened up for me. Let's put it that way. So I'm
I'm
excited.
super waiting for that one to drop.
So yeah, man. So
Yeah.
when's your next? When are you supposed to be? You're heading to the Philippines next, right? AMU.
As of right now, it's gonna be the week of. Let's see. We'll see. The 9th would be Monday, so I guess the week of the 8th through the 16th or the 15th. Yeah, that second week of April, because I was gonna go the week before that, but everybody's telling me that's Holy Week and everything's gonna be closed and it's gonna be hard to get a ride. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till the following week. That'll give me a couple extra weeks to get fully healed up from this hernia surgery that I just had. Because that's gonna be my first real long flight, and I'm probably more than likely gonna end up losing a day too. So I
Oh
figure,
yeah.
it wouldn't hurt to wait. Ain't no like GPC said, it ain't no sense in rushing it, man. Just take my time.
Oh yeah, man. Take your time. You want to do it correct. You don't want to do it fast. So
On your trip, do you got a long layover?
Um, I didn't officially book it yet, but the ones that I did see that were available, there was one layover that was like 6 hours long. That was like the longest one. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad considering that'll be like the first layover. I think it was it was DOH. I don't know what DOH is, but that's what I saw at the time. But that was
Yeah,
one of the layovers.
try to also get the that priority pass so that way you can get into a lounge and chill out and stuff like that.
Oh,
It
okay,
does
yeah.
help, man.
I remember you
right.
telling me that. But you know what? It's funny because Richie Mack was actually telling me what I should do is get a one-way flight to LAX and then get a flight from there to the Philippines that's nonstop. He was suggesting that I did that, but I didn't. I wanted to run it by you, GPC, to let me know what you thought about that, because I thought that was kind of interesting because I did notice that there are nonstop flights from LA to the Philippines, so I didn't know if maybe that was his way of me saving time and being a little quicker about it, because I did notice that from what I saw, I think doing it that way you can get there in like less than a day. Well, I mean,
That
less than
would be
24 hours, less than 24 hours and losing that day. Okay, I thought it was Qatar. Yeah, they said it was Qatar.
yeah, yeah, okay. That would be cool. But you better space it out just in case of any issues. Like you space it out like your next flight from LA to like when you land there, that you have a couple hours before your next flight.
Right.
That way, if there's any delays or anything happening, you're not going to be missing your flight or anything like that. So space them out. So if your plane lands at 2, make sure that your flight leaves at about maybe like 5. That should be adequate.
Okay.
5 or 6. So that
Okay.
way you can get, There's a spacing between, and you can go do whatever, relax and decompress, hang out in the lot.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
it might,
it usually
well, yeah,
sounds.
and because they're technically not connecting flights, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have time to go reclaim my bags and shit too, ain't I?
Yeah, that's the pain in the ass. You got to go reclaim your bags and then go through rebooking and all that stuff. That's
Yeah, that's the part that I like I don't want to deal with. That's why I'm considering not even doing that, because it just seems like less stress to just book it all together, and I'll just deal with the layovers as they come, and if I lose a day, I lose a day. I mean,
or
because once I'm over there, I plan on being over there for a while, because I plan on, like I said, I plan on spending about a month there, then I'm gonna spend a month in Thailand. So
what you can do is what some people do and just have a carry on and just carry freaking like powdered soap and just do laundry there.
hmm. Mm.
That way you don't have to worry about just that way you can still do the cheap. You can still do it cheap and just have your carry on. Just take it with you, because that's what I had in Jordan. There's a facility you're going to be doing laundry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Kind of like the new thing people are doing now.
So, from what days are you going to actually be in Thailand? Do you already have that set up for the days that you're going to be there?
Yeah, that'll be the week of, let's see, the 7th through the, let's see, because I think the 8th was Monday. So
That's May
yeah, that would
7th.
be, yeah, that would be the week of the 7th through the week of the 7th, sometime through that week.
Okay.
But I'm gonna end up going back in July for the 100K party that Richie Mack having in July.
Right. Yeah. I know. I kind of want to attend that also. Sorry, I'm feeling a little
Yeah,
sick today, but yeah.
I think that's gonna be a big deal. I think you're gonna have a lot of people, like even that's not considered passport bros, that are gonna be there. That's gonna be major, man. I gotta make sure I'm there.
Yeah, man. I hear you. 'Cause, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff actually going down this year, man. A lot of
Mhm.
different people have different plans. Because there's going to be a yacht party in Brazil in September.
What?
Yeah, so yeah, hit me up about that.
Okay,
I'll let you know all about it. So
that's
yacht
what's
party in
up. But
Brazil,
yeah,
and
because
then
because as of right now, September is yeah, I don't have any plans for September, so I'll definitely keep an ear out for that.
yeah, so that's popping off, and then like you said, Richie Mac's whole thing is popping off, and so yeah, man, it's about to be a crazy year for the passport bros, man. It's about to explode. I mean, this thing has been taking off like no other. I mean, family members of mine have been reaching out to me about it. People have been DMing me about it. You know what's weird? A lot of people's been asking me about the whole thing that went on in Mexico. Those 4 people, 2 of them got deleted, and yeah. And I'm like, I'm telling people, man, that's way on the other side of Mexico from me. I'm not even close to
Right.
that. So, but yeah, so it's been like, so people are asking me how dangerous is it, and I'm just like, man, look, it's nowhere near as bad as you think it is. You think about the 4 people that happened to. Well, how many people in America got deleted that day? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you're trying to make it seem like, excuse me, that you go out to Mexico and something bad happened. Something bad happened in the States that day too. I can guarantee it.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now they're reporting 3 women who were missing since they went on a trip to a flea market. They left Texas and went down to Mexico, and they've been missing for like a month.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that, yeah, that side is actually I wouldn't suggest going to that side actually, because Tijuana is not bad. I mean, nothing's been going on over here, but Yeah, on that other side of Mexico, yeah, I wouldn't touch it, to be honest with you.
So so Jay, what's like what's in the future for you? Like what are your plans as far as traveling this year?
Traveling, that's what I mean, man. You about to see, man. Let me tell you, just matter of fact, just yesterday, a lot of things opened up for me. And I don't want to give too much away. I kind of want to surprise a lot of people with what's happening. But it is, I got a lot of plans. Trust me. This year is going to be. I'm gonna bring a lot of content this year. A lot of
Okay.
travel content this year because last year it wasn't that much travel content. I only brought you Colombia, but this is going to be, and I got a pretty nice size budget to do all of this too. So that's what I'm really excited about.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's
So I'm like, can you at least fill us in on where you going, or you plan on going, or you can't do that?
um. Let's just say we'll probably run into each other a few times. How about that?
Okay.
We're
That's
gonna
all I
run
need to hear.
we're gonna run into each other a few times, man.
That's
So
all I
it's
need
gonna
to
be
hear.
dope.
Then that's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
so you will be seeing. We will be face to face this year. I can almost guarantee it.
That's what's up, man. I like to hear that, man. I want to meet as many guys as possible, bro. I
Yeah, that's
mean,
what's
like,
up.
man, like just imagine that, man. All different walks of life meeting in other countries, man. Like, who would have thought it, bro?
Yeah, man, and it's nice to see because I'm seeing all these brothers with these smiles on their faces, man, and that's what makes me happy. I get more excited for everyone else more than I do for myself. I'm sure you know the feeling when somebody, hops in your DM, man, brother, I thank you. You inspired me to do this and this, and I booked my trip for this. I literally just got a DM about that. And it's just like, man, I
Yeah.
get genuinely happy for these brothers.
Like, bro, every time I see somebody send me that in the DMs or send that as a comment, like even on my Facebook, I'm just like, bro, it literally gives me chills to know that I can have that kind of an impact and that kind of effect on somebody that I inspired them to want to travel or want to get their passport and just take a chance on themselves, man. Like it's a feeling that you really can't describe, man. I'm like, I'm very humbled, man, and I'm very grateful and thankful.
Right. Yeah, man. Me too. I'm just, yeah, it's like it's weird, man. Maybe like a year or two ago, man. Nobody really knew me like that, and then now it's a bunch of people just like, man, hey, even when I'm, walking down the street in Tijuana, people recognize me. It's crazy. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, my cousin in Chicago said somebody watches my channel that he knows. He was like, "Oh damn, my cousin famous now." I was like,
right.
I was like, no. I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's not like that, cuz I'm like, but I mean, almost
Mm,
29,000. I mean, I guess it was only amount of time, you know what I mean?
right.
I've been recognized a couple times in my own city, but that hasn't been too crazy.
Right. Well, shoot, that's dope, man. Just to be recognized is cool, man. Taking pictures with people and all this. I never had an issue with that. If you guys see me walking down the street, man, come up to me, say what's up. I'm not gonna be like, hey, get out of my face. Or nothing.
Right.
You know
Same
what I
here.
mean?
Same
Yeah.
here, man. Same
So
here.
good. Yeah. So I think there was a question in the chat. Somebody was asking about cybersecurity. I think that
Oh,
was directed towards me, but I think that's more of Global
no.
Passport Cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably more his field because I
Yeah,
think
that's
he's
What was the
true.
question? I can't see it.
is that what you're
Yeah,
referring
yeah,
to,
that's the
Jay?
one I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
more
that's me. That's
global
more
passport
me.
crew.
Yeah, man. If you can get pen testers make some buku money, man. They like in the mid six figures, 150,000 Well, junior pen testers are like 120,000 starting. But yeah, that's a penetration testers are good. If you get the certifications and stuff, keep that in mind. You got the degree, but you got to get the certifications. I just got Security Plus and Certified Ethical Hacker. They also have a pen tester certification with CompTIA and EC Council. May want to check those out. Right now, I'm working on my last certification for this training I'm doing, which is cybersecurity analyst with CompTIA. Hopefully, I get that one passed. And right now, I'm putting out apps right now for cybersecurity analyst and cyber threat intelligence analyst jobs and stuff like that. We're just waiting to see who bites. But yeah, you're going to have to get those certs because that's what they're biting for. The degree's great, but they also want the certs as well.
All right.
But pen testers, that's a good fucking gig, man, if you can get that one.
Okay.
Nice.
And just for people don't know what a pen tester is. Pen tester is basically you're legally hacking into someone's system to see vulnerabilities, what they need to fix.
Oh, okay.
So it's a legal hacker.
Right. Okay. That's what I love too, man. A lot of brothers are just sharing their knowledge and helping other brothers come up. I think that's the main thing is all the information actually going around at this point.
Yeah, I'm seeing this movement kind of evolving from just like getting information about passports and places to go to more career-oriented stuff because even the last live we had, people was asking about cybersecurity and stuff, and we're starting to see that evolving now. People want to open up businesses overseas, Airbnbs and restaurants and stuff like that. Things like, those type of things. So we're definitely evolving as a men's group, especially us African American men. We're just really evolving, starting to go more in the global field and wanting to expand our knowledge and even go overseas to help other countries develop their programs and stuff like that, So that's what I kind of like about this program, this movement. It's really, really taken off in a really different direction now. It's not just going to get women. It's more about developing us and, improving who we are and passing this information on. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I agree. This is actually a really good question. Like, if any one of y'all can answer it.
Yeah, you can get it without the degree. You don't even really need a degree to get in this field. You can do a certification alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Basically, for you guys that don't have a degree or experience, that's the best way to do it. CompTIA A+, then CompTIA Network Plus, then Security Plus, then EC Council Certified Hacker, and then CompTIA, we call it CISAP, which is basically cybersecurity analyst. Then there's some other certifications out there which are higher and stuff, but you really got to have the experience to have those. But if you want to start from the bottom, you got to start with A+, which is knowing the hardware and the software of a computer. And network, you definitely need to know that one because the other stuff is going to be network related. So.
Okay. The same guy who asked that question, he put that in the chat. Look like he mentioned everything you mentioned.
Yeah. But he's going more pen testing and stuff like that. Yeah. And this stuff right now, cybersecurity, IT is the hottest thing right now, especially cybersecurity because the attacks are happening. I just spoke with my roommate. His brother is right now dealing with a lot of the legal issues from the. No, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not even going to mention it. I shouldn't even mention that. But he's one of the big heads of one of the cybersecurities in the county that I'm in, Maricopa County, which is where Phoenix is at. And they're dying for bodies right now. They need bodies. And if you got certifications, man, please. They're snatching. They're looking for bodies right now. Anywhere and everywhere. And then you can work remote on a lot of these positions. Even overseas, I'm looking at, just before we got on, when I was looking at my phone, there was overseas positions, even in Southeast Asia and stuff like that. So think about working in a company over in Philippines or something like that doing cybersecurity. Exactly, Pooh. And also, if you guys, there's a guy on YouTube. His name is Professor Messer. He is top notch. If you want to go learn that stuff, he is top notch. That's the man you go look to, Professor Messer.
Well, you want to answer that?
Best cybersecurity training? There's so many boot camps. You just got to go try them. I'm with Intellectual Point. It's virtual. I'm having a great time with them. They've been the best. They have a good success rate. But there's a bunch of cybersecurity training programs out of colleges where you can get your certification. They're just all over the place. You just got to check them out. Yeah, Professor Messer, go check him out. He's awesome. He's literally like the god of like cybersecurity stuff, and he'll get you prepped up. Even if you're a newbie or starting this thing out, you want to do like A+ and want to pass that test, that's the dude you look at. Look at all his videos. He breaks it down by chapters. You in the book, go look at it and tell you there's money to be made in cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Money to be made.
Like seems to be a lot of money to be made overseas, period. Because I had not too long ago, right before I left from Colombia, I had a guy on here, Kingsy. That was his name, Kingsy. He got a website, and you know, it was all about remote jobs and everything. Like I think he said he's currently working 3 remote jobs right now, living in Mexico.
I got a female on TikTok, African American. She lives in Atlanta now, but she used to work overseas. I think she showed one of her yearly paychecks. She was busting about $195,000 a year, and she was about what, 23 years old, and now she's a manager, making almost $250,000, I believe. She got a high-rise condo in freaking Atlanta. Driving a Tesla and a G-Wagon.
What? That's crazy, man.
A lot of money to be made.
That's for sure. That's for sure, man. That is for sure. Oh, man.
Put that money in a 401k and just let that shit live off of a portion of that and put the rest in a 401k and let that money grow. Just at least in 5 years. Don't live luxurious. Just let it ride for 5 years and see how much money you got in that account.
Right.
Exactly. I was actually just I don't know if you guys seen, it was like 2 weeks ago. I actually did I had a bunch of dudes that made $100K a year come up on my show and talk about it. Yeah, and one of the main things was talking about you know, I was kind of asking them about like tax write-offs, right? I just recently posted on my Facebook. It was kind of like breaking down what does 100K come out to in California. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see it. But it's you know, it's I think the main things is guys got to learn how to, get these tax write-offs basically. And I shared a little bit of personal information in my in my group. I didn't want to put it on my main page, but in my group, I kind of gave people an understanding of how my tax breakdown goes.
That's the thing. Tax write-offs, all this other stuff.
Yeah, I remember. I was gonna say I remember Andre said something about if you stay a certain amount of days outside of the U.S., that alone counts as a tax write-off.
Yeah, I remember him saying something about that. I
remember-
don't remember the exact number, but it is a
Yeah.
tax write-off.
I can't remember. I think it was more than 300 days. I think you had to like pretty much be living in another country, but it was something north of 300 days if I remember right.
300, and I know for the military, it's tax free if you're there 360 days. Or 300 and it's about, I know it's 300 something days. It's not exactly 365. It's 300 something days when you're doing a military contract.
Yeah, it's up there.
And that's if you're making,
okay. I thought that's what it was. I think this is it because I thought it was 330. If you reside outside the U.S. United States at least 330 days out of 365, you can exempt 101,300 off taxable income from your annual taxes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. I wanted to say 330, but I wasn't 100% sure. But that's the number that I kept seeing in my head. Okay.
Yep, that's the number.
Yep.
That ain't a bad deal.
Yeah, that really ain't. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm like, if I, because that's what basically a month and a couple days you spend in the U.S. That ain't bad. Like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that if I can tax write that off. Shit.
So that's basically what, 11 months and change or something like that.
Basically, that ain't bad at all. Oh,
yeah. Now, Jay, those guys, I didn't catch all of it, but was those guys living in California or were they living overseas?
Well, there was a couple of different guys. There was one brother. He wasn't making 6K or 100K, but he was. I think he had just moved to Colombia. Then Andre came up. He actually came up and he talked about it to the audience. And then there was one guy, Black Man Travels, that's actually in my WhatsApp group. He was talking about what he does. I believe he does something with cybersecurity. I have to actually go back and watch that one. But yeah, I mean, and I think he's actually in Florida, I want to say, but he travels often and he was pretty much breaking down all the money he makes just doing that, basically working from home. So it's just like the money's out there, but you got to go for it. And I had a couple more people wanting to come up, but they were busy. So I'm going to have to do another show about it. But basically, it just came down to me trying to get the information out there, lift a lot of brothers up that, want to get this information, figure out how they can move overseas or at least be able to afford to spend long amounts of time out of the country, even if you can't move. Similar to like my situation, it's like at the moment I'm just not completely cut off from America, but I can spend 2-3 months out the country and have no issues, so it's basically whatever direction guys want to choose to go and whatever they think fits them best.
And the guys in the chat that's talking about cybersecurity, I've been checking myself and I'm thinking about doing it myself. I know there are some companies that have overseas contracts where I know one company that has a contract over in England where, you can work remotely, but you can expect to fly back and forth to England, taking care of some business. It's not going to be a lot of traveling over there, but Generally, you can work remote, go over to the office in DC, or you're going to be going over to England to do some business. And that's more in the cybersecurity consulting area. So you may want to consider that. But once again, you got to get those certifications.
And these are the conversations I love because, you know, you're starting to see the passport bro movement evolve. We all knew it wasn't just going to be about women. I pretty much said that from the beginning. Like, the women are kind of the bait, but, you know, once we get you in here, you're going to start wanting to know, how can I stay long periods of time? Because there's actually an incentive now. You know what I mean? It's like, now, I mean, just taking that first trip out the States, you're like, and then you're red pilled at that point. I think traveling is actually the actual red pill. You're just like, you see what's going on out the country. You realize you've been told just a bunch of lies. You come back and you're just like, man, this is BS. I keep telling my friends that too. I want them to travel, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Man, dude, after my experience, man, it's like all I want to do is just meet everybody that supported me, or if it has influenced me, and just shake their hand and just have a drink with them and just tell them thank you.
Man,
because after my experience last month, I'm just kind of like,
yeah. you can't describe it, man. You're just like, damn, I thought it was something totally different, but it's like,
oh man, that flight on the way home, oh man,
bro, man, trust me, I know. like
And right now, I'm looking at jobs right now. I'm seeing with cybersecurity analysts in Thailand, a lot of them in Singapore. You got a couple in the Philippines. They're there.
Thailand.
They are there.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's out there if you want it. It's just you gotta, you know, just make a commitment to actually getting it. Because I mean, let me say, most people have to realize it's going to be a commitment, and it's not going to happen overnight. I think a lot of guys are going to have to grow patience at this point. Another thing is, I think I kind of want to make sure people understand that going overseas is not perfect, because I think a lot of people are starting to see it with rose-colored glasses. Like, but you know, don't get me wrong, it's great, it's amazing, it's much better, but at the same time, I think we got to taper some guys' expectations at this point.
Yeah, I agree, because even, you know, I gotta admit, even there were some things that you know, when I went to Colombia, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I thought this one, I didn't know this would be like this, and it was just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess that's just, you know, one of the trade-offs, you know,
yeah,
as far as compared to what goes on in the States. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely trade-offs. I want guys to realize you're not gonna just have a bunch of women in bikinis flocking to you as soon as you step off the plane. I think that's the expectation a lot of guys have. Like,
yeah,
you know, you do have to work on yourself too, man. Don't think you don't have to, you know, I don't want guys thinking, oh, I'm just this big American wallet walking in here, like, and everybody's gonna bow to me. That's not how it happens. And if they are doing that, you might want to be cautious with that individual.
And also, people got to understand, you go into countries, when, you know, I'm thinking about Colombia or Brazil, you know, there's issues over there, you know, with crime and everything. So you don't want to be going over there flashy or thinking you all that in a bag of chips because you got money, because now you're a target, or because their economy is low for a reason. And, you know, when they have a low economy, you know, people not making that much money, you know, crime starts to go up, then you become a target of opportunity. So that's something you got to be careful of when you go to places like that.
Yeah. Well, you want to answer that question, Jay Fleming?
So what made me decide to move to Mexico? Well, the job I have that is actually right on the border of Mexico. I work at a prison right on the border of Mexico. Okay. Let me say Tijuana is not my first choice. And I honestly, I don't even really recommend it either. It was just an opportunity to get out the country and still make money and live at a much cheaper rate. Okay. So, my thing is one of the reasons I consider myself pretty successful. I say one of the reasons I'm successful is because when I'm actually going for a goal, I always say this. I always say I have to show God that I'm serious. So I have to take this little opportunity saying, hey, this is my opportunity to move out the country. It's not my first choice. It's not my ideal choice, but I am going to go ahead and take it because this opportunity is presented to me at the moment. And eventually I'm going to get a much greater opportunity as a result. I don't have to get my dream location at the moment. I just have to show God, hey, I'm actually really serious about trying to move out the country, and here's my opportunity, and I'm gonna take it. But Tijuana is, but it's nice though. Don't get me wrong. I live right on the beach. It's nice, but it's no Colombia, it's no Brazil, it's no Thailand, um, it's no, not even a Cancun or anything like that. But it, the opportunity presented itself, and I took it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Let's see. All right, I think I'm pretty caught up. Not any more questions. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up because we're going on like 2 hours. Because I know how everybody are about live streams. I've had people come up to me and be like, Jerome, man, I stopped watching so and so, man, because his live streams be 3-4 hours long. I'm like, okay, let me be on top of that. I'm like, man, I don't want these to be too long, man. But I do need to clip the one from yesterday because that Filipina interview yesterday, she dropped some bombs yesterday. I was like, ooh wee. I'm like, the ladies is not gonna like what you had to say.
Oh man, I gotta go watch that one.
She was talking about some what do you bring to the table? You just want to sit around and not do nothing, expect this man to, I was like, whoa. What?
Oh
I'm like,
man.
but she said it so pleasant and so politely and so feminine. I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna let her rock out, man. Like, okay, I see you. I'm like the one, I'm
Yeah.
like, woman same age as me. She looked 10 years younger.
Right. So it's just like, man, I warned them a long time ago. I warned them over a year ago. I warned them over a year ago that these women are listening to you. They're hearing what you ladies are saying about them. Because even when I was out the country, they were talking about it. They just didn't hop on lives and on YouTube yet, but they were talking about it. So I'm like, man, just yeah. I mean, hey, I mean that's their choice though, man. They want to keep talking crazy. My main thing is, let me mention this while I'm up here too. Global Passport Crew, while you were on the live stream again, I thank you for that because I think a lot of you guys know my platform is about making sure our global image is good. And the brother that was up there talking to you on BMT, that's the thing we kind of want to steer away from, and making sure that we kind of detach ourselves from that type of behavior and say, hey, this is what we're about, and over here, instead of just doing pooky stuff, man. It's like it's hard enough for us brothers in the States, but now you want to take that stuff outside the States and try to tarnish our global image. Is crazy.
Yeah, and for all you guys who didn't see the interview, just to give you some more context on it, he had a budget, which the actual total budget wasn't $500. It was actually $2,000 if you included the airfare and the rental of the Airbnb. It was about $2,000. He just had about 700 cash, and he was talking about spending about $125 a day. My whole thing was this: what are you spending $125 a day on? Which
Right. In the DR.
Aaron, who's the host of that podcast, he wanted to keep it clean, so we couldn't really get into stuff. But he was spending his stuff on street level hookers. He had $40 the day before he left.
Oh man.
And here's another joke. This was his second trip.
What?
His second trip to the DR. His first trip, he also ran out of money. And he had boots on ground at that time that helped him out. And that got exposed.
Wow.
So he has never had a successful foreign trip going overseas where he came out flat broke. And he missed his flight intentionally because he didn't want to sit and wait in the airport for 3 hours, like you're supposed to be there 3 hours, on average. He wanted to get there at the time of closing of the ticket, so that way he just don't have to wait. But the ticket counter closed because the people at the ticket counter, also the ones at the gate checking people into the airplane, they got to leave their ticket counter early to go over to the gate to get those people done.
Right.
So that's why he missed his stuff. He was saying, "Oh, I thought I lost his stuff, so I needed to get more content," which was a lie, because there's an audio recording saying, "Nah, I just wanted to get right there, when the ticket counter closed." He didn't mention that stuff. I have audio on that.
Right.
So what he was saying was a bunch of lies.
Right. Yeah, it's like I said, I just want to keep our global image clean. A lot of countries are actually welcoming passport bros at the moment, so I'm glad he did say he wasn't a passport bro.
Thank you,
the
G.
detractors are going to run with it anyways, but the people on the outside know, okay, this wasn't a passport bro. There's bad people in every culture, every group, whatever. So I think that's the main thing, is just making sure our image to them is presentable, rather than just being, listening to that one, I was just like, God, like, man.
And Trey was on that line too. And then one thing he admitted was that when I don't know how much he got from begging on the whatchamacallit for Cash Apps, but he managed to get more than $100. He took another 100 and gave it to some chick in San Diego.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was disgraceful, man. I was like, Jesus, I don't want to keep talking about the brother, but man, there was so much wrong with this.
You could not make this up. That dude got so exposed on BMT Travels, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, so
it's stupid.
Yeah, I seen that part, and the part where he was talking about he was crying.
You can't make this shit up.
When he was talking about he was crying because he was mad, I'm like, brother, man, it's like, if y'all don't know, my job is Pookie. Pookie is my entire job, okay? So I know Pookie when I see one. I spend a lot of time with Pookie. Pookie pays very well for Jay Fleming. And I'm telling you, that's Pookie. That is Pookie, in and out. I tell people, man, when you go to a prison, you think it's a bunch of hardcore, big, just violent dudes, man. These dudes are babies. They're babies. I'm telling you, it's like babysitting grown men. I'm telling you, my title should be grown man babysitter. I'm telling you, and I'm not exaggerating. So, of course, when I'm on a date, I make it seem like, I'm just out there in this hardcore, crazy, violent place. But I'm telling you, I might as well be in a place where people are getting burped and got bottles and walking around in diapers. It's crazy, bro. So, but anyways, yeah, back to this, man. Like I said, Pookie is my job, and it's like that's a Pookie, And I hope this brother gets it together. I really do. But that was to me embarrassing as a black man. And I just, yeah, man.
Like, dude, I could sense Global Passport Crew's frustration with every single reaction, man. It was like every time he talked, it was like he was just over here like. At one point, he turned his back. I was like, "Oh yeah, he's had enough."
Yeah. No, I was doing the same thing. I was on the other side, like, oh my God.
Man, I was just over here like this, like, bro, this is like, I was just over here like rubbing my face over my face, like, bro, like rubbing my hands over my face. This is so hard to watch. Like, I just kept doing this because I just had such a hard time watching it, man. It was cringe, and I want to point this out too, because I'm glad that he did this, man. Because there was a younger guy that was on there that said he was inspired by dude. And I was like,
you know, I think that that kid was more inspired just to go down to DR and do what he did and get those street hookers. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's how it came off to me, because he tried to make it seem like, oh, so that way this way I know not what to do, but only to come to find out that he made this same mistake twice. Okay.
Right. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, the other younger brother was talking about he was inspired by dude, and that he's the reason that he's traveling now, which I'm kind of like good. And I think he said because they're from the same place or from kind of the same
Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, from the same place. And
I'm like, that's right down the street from me.
I'm like, that's good, but at the same time, like, there's other people you can be inspired by.
I just want to give the guy some perspective. Hold on. So you said his budget was $2,000, including the flight, lodging, and everything else, right? To go to DR.
Yeah, and his spending was $7 and change.
And he was there for what, 5 days? Okay. So, all right. So for everybody watching at home, I just spent a month in Colombia. If you include my flight, lodging, I spent less than what he did.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because 700 for a week after your plane ticket and your Airbnb. That's actually pretty decent. It's a pretty nice amount of money.
I spent less than that for Jordan.
Right. That's a pretty nice amount of money to have.
Right. I'm like, and I still came home with money in my bank account and pesos on me. I'm like,
right,
I still where my wallet at? I'm like, I still got 50,000 pesos in my wallet now.
Right. I got about what, 65 Jordanian dinar.
Yeah, like
yeah, Kings and Dreams. We're talking about that dude. I don't even like saying his name, to be honest.
Shout out to Kings and Dreams, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kings and Dreams.
Like one of these days, like if I do slide to Medellin, I'm gonna make sure I try to go the same time he does, man.
Oh yeah.
I know. I think he actually going there pretty soon. I remember he said he was going in March.
Yeah, at Kings and Dreams. Yeah, hit me on. Well, you like to hit me on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. Let me know when you're going to Medellin, brother, because we got some things to discuss. Actually, all of you brothers, we got some things to discuss. Because man. I'm about to do some things.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for a big meetup somewhere, man. It's I think we about due for one of those.
Man, definitely.
Because I definitely want to meet everybody, man. It's a lot of people that I want to meet. I've been mingling with over the past few months. Like Kings and Dreams is definitely up there too, because he's always shown nothing but love. I mean, man, like, dude, Kings and Dreams, bro, he a real one, man. Like, real talk.
Yeah, he's been bringing a lot of brothers together, man. I'm sending you my WhatsApp right now. All right.
Very, very welcoming, man. Very welcoming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like how this, like I said, I like how this movement is evolving to more of a growth process for the guys wanting to grow professionally.
Yes, yes. I mean, I knew that's what it was coming down the line. I knew that was coming down the line. So, when the tractors just talked about y'all just going over there for women and flying for some SEGs, and man, I was like, even if that is the case right now, wait about 5 years, we're going to see a whole different situation because these brothers are going to see how much better it is out there, how they can actually live and leverage their US dollars, and how they get treated compared to the States. And it's going to turn into something totally different because there is a reason to be inspired. Instead of being here, it's only like a reason to just stay afloat. That's how I kind of feel about the States. There's you got your reasons to stay afloat. You want to keep be able to live in a house and have a car and stuff like that. Out there's reasons to actually be like, I really want to go hard to make these things happen. So it's a motivator.
Definitely. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. Any last words, you guys, before we get out here?
New stuff coming next month, including that interview, and I'm gonna do an analysis of what he did wrong, what you should and should not be doing. That's probably gonna be the first video.
Yes.
As far as budget traveling, how to do it and do it right, that'll be the first video to be coming out next month. And also just probably going to start doing some more lives on Global Passport Crew. I think this was pretty popular. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it, but I'm probably going to do some more because I think I had Maurice and Poolman 313. We were online. I was just doing ticket prices for them real cheap. I might start doing more of those.
Right.
So those are maybe popping up soon. So just like I said, for you guys doing cybersecurity and all that stuff, keep at it. Get those certs. Those are going to be your gateway to going to where you want to go. I'm being honest.
Right.
And where I'm going to also, if Jay or Rome wants me to, I'll come back and we'll talk a lot more about that for overseas stuff. And I'll hit you up with some information on who's doing what to expect on exams, what you need to do to pass them, and also what jobs are out there. So that way you guys can get those jobs overseas, where to hunt for them. And if you just want to go put in for them and then just go overseas to Thailand or Philippines, you can go do it.
Right.
I'll do it on one of you guys' platforms if you want, or both of your platforms. I'll do it on both.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely want you to come on my platform. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Like I said, I actually wanted to do the whole breakdown of the BMT thing.
I'll do that one too. I'll come on twice for that one too.
Yeah, I want to be like, so how did you feel when he said this? You know what I mean? I see in your face, man, you're grimacing, But
Yo, yeah, Kings and yeah, can one of my moderators leave the link the Global Passport Crew channel? Kings and Dream said he wanted to link up with you. Global Passport.
Yeah, and my email is I already put in the chat, but my email, if he wants to email me, it's basically all lowercase globalpassportcrew@gmail.com.
Yeah. Make sure, yeah, please somebody leave Jay Flemings in Global Plat. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he got it. That's what's up.
all
right, make sure y'all.
My last words to the chat is just, do your best just to keep our image looking well. We want a good global image. I think this is our shot at being very respected throughout the globe. This is officially a global network. That's why you'll see me often use the hashtag global network. Guys, just keep a clean look, keep a clean, try to keep a clean reputation. You know, whatever. There's certain things you can do in public and certain things you do in private. You know, you don't have to tell everybody your business. I think you guys have enough discretion to be able to know the difference between the two. But yeah, that's what basically I'm about, is just kind of getting our image looking right. So yeah, man, I appreciate you having me up on your platform, Global Passport Crew. I look forward to doing a show with you, brother. So yeah, man, I appreciate it.
All right. One of my moderators, leave Jay Fleming's link in the chat. Please subscribe to both of these brothers' channels. You know, as always, you know, I'm always welcome you two guys, because you guys have shown support for a long time and always been very informative. I'll definitely have Global Passport Crew back on so we can discuss a little bit more in detail of the cybersecurity and remote job situations, because I'm always down for those. I love doing those lives because I know I get asked a lot all the time about remote jobs. So again, I want to give a shout out to Kingsy if he gets a chance to watch this, because that was very informative. And I want to thank everybody in the chat that showed support, that came in and watched the live tonight. Quick announcement, because I know everybody is probably looking forward to the Kevin Samuels situation, the premiere Monday. I don't know how I forgot me and Kevin Samuels actually have the exact same birthday, because I planned on going live Monday night myself, but I think his show starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. So what I plan on doing is I'll probably go live like 7:30 or 8, because I don't want to miss the premiere myself. And, you know, I don't want it to affect my live, because I know everybody's going to look forward to Kevin Samuels, including myself. So Monday, I won't go live tomorrow, but Monday, I think I'm going to go live around 7:30 or 8. And I'll probably stay on for about an hour or so. And then I'll go ahead and close it out. So that way we can all see what's going to happen on Kevin Samuels' channel. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen there. So appreciate everybody coming on. Good night, everybody. Deuces. Out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
You win.